Oh, welcome everyone. How are you all? I hope that the learning journey is starting with a very good mood, and we are going to start our discussion on the topic accounting for non-commerce students and managers. And as we discussed in our previous lecture, we discussed about, I'm going to give you the framework what we discussed in the last lecture in a brief. We discussed about the three types of accounting. Part means division of accounting. We discussed about some topics which we are going to cover in financial accounting and management accounting, and why we have to cover financial and management accounting mainly. So you have to go and watch the previous lecture for that purpose. All right, so let's focus upon today's lecture, and today we are going to discuss, as we can see that I have told you, I will continue with this Excel sheet to continue entire syllabus, entire module, whatever is very important for a person with non-commerce background or manager with non-commerce background to understand the financial terms, cost accounting, management accounting terms, and maybe if in future I may also understand if the Excel sheet is going very powerfully, maybe I can add bonuses like financial management or other courses into this Excel. So this particular book can actually become a very helpful book for every one of us. Only thing I need a support from you is subscribe. Subscribe to the course, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Nitin Goel classes, and promote it. Promote it among all the people, all you know that who are interested to know about this financial planning, financial management, financial accounting, management accounting and all. Because today or tomorrow when you are going to start your investment journey also, at that time you need to think about the companies, how they perform well, and for that you need to understand their financial accounts and also how management is going to take the perspective. So let's not waste our time in my all good habit of talking. So I'm going to start our discussion about today's lecture. So today's lecture is all about basic terms in accounting. As we discussed in the last lecture, today's topic will be basic terms in accounting. So many of you might be familiar with all these accounting terms, but again I am telling you, it's a refresher course for those who are already a commerce background student, and it's a good course, new course and learning opportunity for those who don't know about accounting, or those who have very limited gyan, you can say, na, limited knowledge, understanding. So let's start with the basic terms of accounting. So my favorite first term in any accounting or business course I teach. By the way, somebody was asking me in the last lecture that, sir, who are you? So today, if I will get time, I will introduce myself also. Otherwise, my name is Nitin Goel. So let's start. So basic terms in accounting. Number one, let's start with the first one. So let's think about business. The very first question is, sir, we are going to talk about the accounting for business. So what is business? Now, business has many definitions in many books. Many international authors, many national authors, many authors in your countries, they have spoken about business in different languages. But being a non-commerce person, being a refresher course person, understand only one point. The one point is that when we talk about business, only thing you should have, the motive should be clear for any event or transaction which is taking place in the company. If you are clear about this motive of the transaction, then you will understand whether it is a business or not business. So for example, if you are going to do some charity, then definitely you cannot say it is a business. If you are going to give some donation, it is again not going to be a business. So what is the business motive? So when motive of any transaction or event is to earn profit, means no profit, no business. This is point number one. I will say like this, I will say column. What is number two? When it is done for continuous period. It is not one time activity. It's not like today I'm going to start the business and tomorrow I will say, yeah, I'm not feeling good about this business, let's stop it and do something else. No. When you are planning to do some business, it is like it is going to be for longer period. So there are two attributes for any business which is important to understand it as a business. Number one, it should be having the motive to earn profit, and number two, it should be done for continuous period. So I hope such kind of notes will be helpful to understand. Please don't say that why you're not using the proper verb, proper sentences. I can use the when the motive of any transaction or event done in the business is to earn profit, it is said to be business. Also, when it is done to be for the continuous period, and it is not going to be ended for the one time, it is a business. So don't expect such language from my side. It is going to be helpful only when we understand the basics rather than going into the sentences. If you're liking it, what you have to do it, like it, okay? Just like it. If you're liking it, say like it, press the button, like it, subscribe it, share it, and among the friends, make it popular for all the students here. It's all free of cost for everyone. Second, how the business starts, sir? So business starts with capital. Definitely a business cannot start unless we have capital. So let us do one thing. I can make this entire row bold. Okay. So capital. What is capital? When you start any business, why I'm saying you start any business, maybe I can also say I start any business. Rather, I should say we start anything. When we start any business, what we need? Question comes, sorry, we need cash. Only cash is the initial thing what you put in the business. Maybe you have your own building which you may transfer to your business. Maybe you have your own vehicle, you may transfer it to your business. Maybe you have your own shop, you can transfer it to your building. So we call it like cash and non-cash assets, which are put in the business. I will use simple English, like otherwise jargons can be, n number of jargons can be there in the books, which are put in the business by the owners, owner or maybe owners. Matlab, if we are talking about proprietorship company, it can be one person. A partnership, it can be two. If it's a joint stock company, it can be many. If it's a shareholding company, then shareholders, then anybody. So which is cash and non-cash items which you put initially in the business. Initially, it is called capital. Sir, when you call about maybe after 5 years we can put some more money into business, yes, you can put. Then what will be called? Again capital. What is the name? Additional capital. So what is the difference? Nothing. So you bring money now, it becomes money for the future by proprietor in the company. So as we discussed, there is a third word I used in the previous sentence, that is called assets. So what is an asset? What is asset, sir? So think about very simply. Asset has different definitions, and they are material, like tangible, intangible. They are, we can see, feel, touch. Like this, so many things are given in the books. Understand one simple English, and I am going to write that English very simply. What we own. Finish. What we own is our asset. For example, I know it will be blurred for me, but I am trying to give example. For example, this spectacles I use. This is mine. This is my asset. If I have a mobile phone, I will not show my Apple iPhone. No, I don't use Apple iPhone. But if I have my phone, this is my asset. I have not borrowed from anybody. But if I am taking somebody's machine or equipment or car for some purpose for rent, is it mine? No. For example, you are conducting some class session, you are attending some training session, you are attending some workshops. At that time, you forgot to carry your pen, writing instrument. That time, what you do? You normally borrow from somebody else. Is it yours? No, you are just borrowing it. So that means it is not your asset. So whatever I can claim, it is my asset. That is called, it is mine. It is called asset. So for example, I can say like tangible assets, like intangibles, like IPR. You might have heard about, the managers might have heard about intellectual property, like say patent, copyright, like franchisee, license. All these are our IPRs, intellectual property rights. You have a trademark, you have a trade name. Like Nitin Goel classes is a registered name nowadays. So nobody can copy my name. Nitin Goel classes is renowned, and it is like having a copyright. Nobody can copy it. So it is a trademark for Nitin Goel. So now intangibles like goodwill, patent. Goodwill is intangible. You cannot see it. Then tangible, which you can see, touch, feel. The spelling, don't go on the spelling, please. I requested in the previous class also. So tangible like building, machinery, plant, mobile phone, spectacles. These are all my tangible fixed assets. So asset is what we own. Always remember these three words, what we own. So then what is the meaning of, sir, the next item? Now all the people will become smart now. Liabilities. So liabilities, see again the third word, what we owe. We have to give to somebody. We have taken a loan. We borrowed something. It's a liability. We have taken some advance from our customers. So we have to deliver our goods or services. That is our unearned money. I will come on that the jargons also. Today's class is going to be a little lengthy, so no need to get worried. Teacher, sir, why are you doing all this? Teacher, today we are getting bored. We are taking long time, but this is important. So capital, assets, liabilities. Now comes the word called debtors, and another name for this is called account receivables. This is something a name which is normally reflected in the balance sheets of the company, account receivables or debtors. Now what happens before this I can, okay, let me take this particular name after three names. So here I take goods. Let's take first of all the name of goods, because when I'm teaching you I'm not having any sort of ready document with me that I am going to prepare this way. So whatever come as a student I will just teach you that way. What are goods? If I talk about what are goods, goods is something what the company deals into. What company deals in are called goods. For example, you are having a furniture showroom. So the furniture which you are selling or buying is goods. Now suppose you are having a furniture showroom. I being a customer enter your showroom during a peak summer time. At that time you have a very good air conditioner which is put in your showroom and it is giving the so much relaxation. I immediately inquire the counter, sir, what is the cost of this AC? You might say, out of generosity, you might say, okay, the price of this AC is, let's say in rupees you can say 20,000 rupees, maybe in dollar you can say $500, maybe in other currency you can say any amount. And I will say, okay, pack it for me, I want to take it. Will you sell it? No, you're not going to sell it, because these are not meant for sale, meant for sale. It is meant for your own use, for the showroom purpose, for the customers. So what you're dealing into, you're dealing into furniture, you're not dealing into ACs. But on the contrary, if you go to any electronic showroom and they are selling air conditioner, they are selling portable coolers and any air coolers or whatever, that time they are dealing into those products and you can go and ask for buying those products as a goods of that company. I hope this will be clear. So I'm writing one statement here: all goods are assets of the company, but all assets may not be goods. I hope you will understand this jargon very clearly, that all the goods are asset, because ultimately all goods are mine. If I want to sell, I will sell. If I don't want to sell, I will not sell. So all the goods of mine are my assets, but all the assets which I am having may not be meant for sale. I hope you are understanding. Even the counter table of the shopkeeper, he will not sell this even if he is selling furniture. He will say, this is my table, this is my counter, this is my business counter. I will not sell it to you. The other furniture is meant for sale. So all goods are assets of the company. This is very important. Maybe somewhere spelling mistake. Please don't mind that. Okay. Okay. So all the goods are assets of the company, but all assets may not be goods. May not be. Maybe it is like if you are a scrap dealer, everything is your goods. I will sell everything. Take mine. Sir, your spectacle is very good. Take this also. No issues. It's okay. You can buy it and give me some money. I will buy some other. This is like scrap dealer people are doing. Now coming to the debtors part. When you talk about debtors account receivable, I will write it first, then you will understand it. These are the person who buy goods. Please, I will highlight this word, goods, on credit from the company. They are buying goods again, goods. They are buying goods from the company on credit. Means they are not going to give you payment immediately for what? Goods, not any other item. If you're dealing in goods and you have sold your products on credit to your customers, then those customers are termed as debtors. Now I'm telling you how to pronunciate this word, debtors. The B, here the B which is there, DEBTOR, we do not call it debtor. It is called debtor. B is silent, but spelling is a part of, sorry, this word is a part of your spelling when you write it, but it is called debtor, or we call it account receivable. So all the managers who are taking this class right now, they might have heard about how many accounts are we handling, account handling, how many accounts do we have to handle in one state, another state, 3 state, 4 state, 5 state, how many accounts do we have in European country, in Western countries, in this country. So they know the meaning of account. Why we say account? Because we are managing our customers and we call them as account receivable, because we have to receive money against goods sold. On the contrary, we have got creditors or account payable. So when we are selling goods, we are buying also from somebody goods. So these are the persons from whom we buy goods on credit. Do not say I am going to buy AC from a furniture shop. No, no. If you are buying furniture or rent or something, it is not a part of goods. Now there are three words which you have to tackle very carefully. There is one word called purchase, second is called sales, third is called stock. I'm not writing numbers. Now these three words in any company, if we say we made purchases, we made sales, we have a stock of, these are the three words which we use only and only for goods. I hope this is very much easy to understand. These are the three words which we use only and only for goods and nothing else. Alright, next move. Unearned, oh, it's capital, unearned revenue. Unearned, rather I should say unearned income. Unearned income. We have got something but we have not earned it. Means you have received some advance, but have you delivered goods? No. Have you delivered services? No. So is it your? Answer is no. Then if it is not yours, then what is it for you? You still owe something to somebody. Then what it becomes? We have done this fourth number of term, that is called liability. So unearned income is basically we have received money. We have received the money but not yet earned. So it becomes our liability. We are learning very fast. Yeah, I am so happy. So outstanding income. Outstanding income is, sir, we have done something but we have not received the money. But this is not against goods. If we have sold the goods and we have not received money, they become our account receivable. So other than goods, I will write clearly here, please. These are the master notes for us which can be referred to you by any time for any references. Okay. Other than goods, if we have to receive the payment, it is outstanding. Outstanding means it is still to be received. Outstanding expenses, again other than goods. Rather I will say now, if we have to make payments. Suppose you have called your electrician at home and you say, oh, today bhaiya paisa nahi hai, no money with us right now. Tomorrow can I give you after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? So you have got the work done with electrician or plumber or whatever worker has come, but you have not made the payment. Is it your regular work to get it done? No. Are you dealing into this? No. So you have to make the payment still. So that is called your outstanding expenses. Okay. Sorry for the interruption, guys. But if you want to download this particular course, you want to enroll for this module, the links are given in the description. You can carry on all the modules for financial accounting for beginners, management accounting for beginners, or the combination of accounting for non-commerce students and managers. Along with that, you will get this entire Excel sheet free. Whatever Excel you are working on, you will get this free, and also you will have doubt sessions live with me time to time. All right, so waiting for you. Just go and enroll and have heavy discount which is offered right now. Waiting for you. All the best. Now comes, I love this part, revenue. 14. Profit. What is revenue? So let us take an example. Suppose there is a product which is sale price is equal to 100. The cost of the product is 90. So what is going to be the profit? Profit is equal to 100 minus 90 is equal to 10. This is clear. Now the question arises in this particular part, what is revenue? Now most of the students, those who are confused, like I used to be when I was doing my 11th standard long back in 1995, I'm talking about. Don't start judging my age. So that time I was really confused in all these terms. And believe me, the person who's teaching you right now all these basics, because I have worked very, very fundamentally on my basics, I got almost third division, you can say almost negligible third division in 11th standard in accounting. Really. But I really learned how to study harder later on. When I came into 12th, with the grace of God and by hard luck, maybe by chance, I cleared my 11th and 12th standard. I got a very good understanding of how to study accounting. And then after, no looking back. It's been long journey now. Now, what is revenue? Revenue is something, in the sale price is 100, cost is 90, profit is 10. Now, some of the students will say revenue is 10. Some of the students will say, teacher, Mr. Nitin, we have attended your previous lecture. We know it is 100. And somebody will say it is confusing. So, I will write one sentence for you here. The actual sales proceed. Whatever you get out of sale, whatever you get out of sale, when you sell something and you get something, this is called revenue. So as you can see, it is 100 in this case. Now, but if I say the sale price, if I change it to, now notes I don't want to disturb. Okay, if I say sale price is 80, cost is 90 only. So what will be the profit? No, sir, it is going to be loss of 10. So there is going to be loss, because cost sale price minus cost price is my profit or loss. So in this case, how much is the revenue? Again, by selling the goods, how much you got? We got 80. So 80 is my revenue. So I'm making it bold. So what is considered to be revenue, I have made it bold. The actual sales proceed is my revenue. So if you get more, it is revenue. If you get less, it is revenue. And what is profit? So profit is very clear. Sale minus cost price is equal to profit, and it can be loss also. So in general, if I talk about, if revenue is more than cost, you have profit. If revenue is less than cost, you have loss. If revenue is equal to cost, no profit, no loss. That is called break even point. I hope till this point everything is going good. So let's understand few more terms. Expense. If you are feeling bored, please, I will request you take a little break, pause this video, go for a small walk. Although I am also teaching you for long hours, but you can take a long, short walk and come back, no issues. And join again, resume the button. In the meantime, if you feel like bored, Pause the button, comment something in the section. Okay, sir, I'm really enjoying your class, or maybe I'm not feeling good about your classes. Whatever feedback you have, maybe you can recommend to your students, maybe you recommend to your friends also, and they ask them to subscribe the channel also. That is a kind of fees you can pay to the teacher. Na? We are taking so much effort to teach you free of cost, so definitely some expectation is there for subscription. Okay, expense. What is expense and expenditure? Now, in general terms, understand this. Whichever is heavy is expenditure. Which term is heavy? Expenditure. Expense is little lighter. Expenditure is very heavy. So if you buy machinery, expenditure. If you buy air conditioner, expenditure. If you buy popcorn in a cinema hall, expense. If you buy tea, expense. Now think about this. I am not going to explain this like this, but you have to understand. If you buy some 1 or 2 cup of tea, this is expense only. But think about, I am giving some example. Suppose you are constructing a house. Now you have labors. You have around, let's say, you have 20 labor working in your house. Now what they need? They need at least 2 cup of tea per day. And let's say 1 cup of tea is nowadays 10 rupees. 10 rupees per cup. Now what will happen now? You have 20 labor working in your, sorry for this disturbing sound in between. 20 labor, they are asking for tea on daily basis. You might say, okay, labor, take tea, no issues. But think about it, the cost which is involved. 2 cup of tea per day. And if your construction goes for 6 months, you are making a mansion, you're constructing a mansion for yourself. Now 6 months, your construction will take place. 6 months in, so how many days? 6 months into 30 days. So 180 days. Okay, is it okay? 180 days. Multiply with, now I will, okay, days, multiply with how many cup of day? Tea? 2. Correct? So 180 days, na? 180 days. Into 2. 2 cup daily. And what is the cost of per tea? 10. So how much you will spend? You are going to spend 3600 rupees for this cup of tea for 20 labor. Oh, we have not multiplied with 20 labor, sorry. 20 labor is left. So 20 labor is equal to now 7200. So now is it an expense for you? This has become a cost of construction of your house, right? Into 2 will be, oh, 72,000. Yeah, what I am doing, see how bad I am in mathematics right now. This is 72,000. So now your cost has become 72,000. Wow, you're liking it? So this is my total cost. Wow. So this has become not expense now, it has become expenditure, which is going to be associated, attached to the total cost of production, or sorry, construction of the house. Now comes the last 3 terms, 17, 18, 19. For the timing, maybe later on we can add more. So one more I will give you as a bonus. That is very important. So first I will go with the bonus, drawings. When an owner invests in the company, it is called capital. But when the owner withdraws cash, goods, assets for his personal use. This is very important to understand. The basic logic is, whenever the owner is taking out any asset, any goods or cash from the company for his personal use, it is considered as drawings. Drawing is a technical word which we use in accounting, which is meant for personal withdrawings or personal use withdrawings by the proprietor or the owners of the company from the company in form of cash, goods, or assets. So when you are taking it, so for example, if you are running some departmental store, so are you going to buy your goods from other departmental store? No, you're going to buy it from your own store. Are you going to make payment of that? No, you're going to just withdraw and enter drawings. So that will be reduced from your purchases. I'm just writing the effect, reduce from purchases. So you will imagine that you have not done this many purchases from your in your company. Now comes basic part, accounts. This is my favorite, accounting and accountancy. What is accounts? Whatever records we maintain in the company, the records we maintain in the company are called accounts. The records, accounts in the form of journal, ledger, trial balance. Basically, accounts is basically a combination of ledger only. It's a pure ledger, but I'm just giving you idea. Balance sheet, revenue statement, income statement, whatever you make accounts. The actual records, the financial records, which you are preparing. Now, question is, do you know how to make it? How to make it? First, what should come? Then what next should come? Then what should come? For because you're not doing it for any school examination, I'm just letting you know this is the process of how to maintain accounts. This is the process how to maintain accounts. This is how we have studied since our childhood. When we went to our departmental store, this is for the people who have done the cash transactions in the past. Nowadays we have so many online UPI payment gateways. We have got credit card, debit card facilities. Nowadays we are not using so much cash, but those days when we used to take cash, my mother used to give me cash and used to go, okay, go to the market, bring grocery. And once I am back, I used to say, and she used to ask me, okay, what have you bring, what is the rate, what is the price, how much quantity. I used to get confused. What is she asking about? Then she has taught me, write down name of the item, quantity, price, and total. Item, quantity, price, amount. So this is the way she is asking me to maintain a record of the list. How this process is going to take place? That process is called as accounting. How to maintain account. And my dear friends, we need to study all this. So the study of accounting, or I can say the study of how to maintain accounts, is called accountancy. Are we done with the basic terms? Yes, these are the basic terms which any student of commerce, any person who want to do something in commerce, he or she should be familiar with. And these are the snapshot, these are the like capsule course. Like you can have some statements which if you understand, you will get immediate clarity about what does all this mean. All right, so in our last lecture, first lecture, we discuss about this part and see how it is becoming beautiful now. Once you are going to take away this Excel also with you, you can easily understand, okay, this is the good capsule for each and everything what we have done. Maybe in 20 lecture, 30 lecture, 40 lecture, 50 lecture, whatever lectures we are going to do, this is our blueprint of all the lectures. All right, so for today, shall we say okay, शब्बा खैर, कल मिलेंगे चलते चलते, फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते, हम है राही प्यार के, फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते. You might have heard about this song ना, हम है राही प्यार के, फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते. Ajay, if you want to follow me on Instagram also, please follow me on Instagram on Nitin Goel classes. There I keep on sharing my own hobbies like singing, dancing. There was a Jamal Jamal Changu also, I did something like that, and also some good landscaping from the country where I am living right now. And I keep on sharing some funny things, and also sometime I will try to share my lectures also there. So please follow me on Instagram also, Nitin Goel classes. So that's it. What you are waiting for now? Please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe button, press the button, and please write in comment, sir, I have paid your fees, and my fees is very 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 important, because if I will get the motivation, then I will continue this. If I don't get the motivation, how can I continue this? If I have to think and plan 50, 60, 100 lectures to continue as a series, definitely I need your support. I need your cooperation. And then maybe then I can continue with the new module on different subjects, on different areas, which can be helpful for you, not only for you as a student, but as a manager. All right. So thank you very much. Spread the channel to the maximum people, and soon after some of the lectures, I will tell you how you can get this Excel file also. But let us complete at least 10 lectures. Then you can ask me how to get this Excel sheet, Excel book, complete module book. All right. So thank you very much. Have a good day, brilliant day, and have a lovely, lovely, lovely day ahead. And New Year started now. Happy New Year. Take care. और अच्छे अच्छे comment. I need the comments, share, subscribe, talk like this. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.